Hi, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. So, a while ago, I ordered a couple of things on Amazon Prime Day, and one of them was a paint by numbers kit, and I did a video painting this beautiful painting, and I still have one more of these paint by numbers to do. So that will be for a future episode. But I also ordered what is in this Prime packaging, and it was sitting on the floor of my office. And honestly, I kind of forgot about it, but my kitty cat didn't. And if you can see all these little bite marks, he bit it all along here. He chewed on it, and a little bit here, and some down here, and like one spot here, but mostly right here. So hopefully what's inside isn't damaged. Just set that over there. So I bought this, and it was a pretty good price, as I recall. This, it's called Paint by Stickers. And it's works of art, masterpieces. And you can recreate 12 iconic artworks, one sticker at a time. So I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe this is interesting. We are soon to find out. Paint by Stickers. Copyright 2016. It's fairly simple, actually. You could try it even now in your mind. Imagine a sticker. Okay, I'm imagining it. Nothing fancy, just a swatch of color in a random shape with 3 or 4 sides. You remember stickers. They're simple and they're delightful. All right. Yeah, I don't think I need you to. Tips to get you started. The sticker sheets are assigned to each art page by the thumbnail images in the top corner of the sticker sheet. Okay, I'm sure we'll figure it out. All right, so these are the works of art. Let's skip that. We'll just pick one. This might be harder than I thought. Oh my. This looks kind of tricky. All right, well, that's like that picture from, I should know, is it God putting on his finger to like Saint Peter? I don't know. Hold on, now I feel like I should know. Let's take a look real quick. The Creation of Adam by Michelangelo. Oh, so it's God and Adam. This one is Houses of Parliament. Houses of Parliament. I think we're probably going to do this one because they're going to get more difficult. Oh, I can tell that's a Van Gogh. That looks hard. That is... Boy, I don't know if I recognize that. We'll go back and look at what they are. Does that go this way? I don't recognize that either. Or does it go this way? It goes this way. Because that's a window. I don't know what that's a picture of. That's like Venus in the shell. I don't remember what it's called, but it's something like that. And these are men sailing. Is that Monet? You'd think they'd be signed. That's the girl with the pearl earring. I read this book by, oh gosh, what was the artist's name? He's like Norwegian or something. Kind of give his name. Oh shoot, it's a good book though. Those are a couple dancing. I'm not going to try to name the artist because I probably have them all wrong. This is Napoleon. That is the Mona Lisa by Da Vinci. And that's the wave, from Japan. I do know this artist's name. I can't think of it off the top. All right. Let's go back and look real quick. Houses of Parliament and Sunlight is by Monet. The Creation of Adam by Michelangelo. Flaming June, yeah, I don't recognize that, by Frederick Leighton. The Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli. Dance at, I'm going to say this wrong, but Bouival by Pierre-Auguste Renoir. Napoleon at St. Bernard's Pass by Jacques-Louis David. Bedroom in Arles, maybe, by Vincent van Gogh. Still Life with Apple and a Pot of Primroses by Paul Cézanne. Breezing Up a Fair Wind by Winslow Homer. Oh, yeah, I like Homer. Girl with a Pearl Earring by Vermeer. Oh, I should have known that. Mona Lisa by Da Vinci and The Great Wave by Hukosai, I think. All right, let's see what we can figure out here, guys. I have to really bend this, I think. All right, so you go to, what? Do I have to read the instructions? Because, you know, I hate doing that. Oh, no, look. So this whole page goes with that painting. Can I rip it out? I think so. Oh, shoot. I don't want to rip the stickers. Handy dandy scissors. Okay, let's see. So, okay. This is harder than I thought. Okay, I get it. So A1, so you take that off and you stick it on A1 right there. A7, you stick here. Okay, this isn't hard, we got this. This is not hard. E2 goes here. And A11. Oh my god. I just swallowed so hard. I made like a, I guess an etouffee kind of thing for dinner. And I used 2 jalapenos, but I took all the seeds out, so they shouldn't have been really hot at all. But it was species spicy. But I made white rice with it, so it was fine. That kind of dulls it, you know. A8. A8, you sunk my battleship. Oh my gosh. Get on there. My hands, my fingers are too big. Okay, A12, where's that go? A12 right here. Yeah, I'm going to just going to pull the stickers off and then find where they go. I think A4. A4, right here. Oh, that one very good. That's going to drive me crazy. So today, YouTube has been really sending me a lot of messages asking me to start memberships. But I didn't really know what to do with that. Like how, I don't know. I still don't know. But this was A9. But then they like sent me even more information that kind of convinced me to try it. And so then I went on there and they're like, make your own emojis. I was like, okay. And so that was kind of fun. But they only let you do so many, and then you have to get members, and then you can make more. And I'm like, oh, I'm starting to have ideas now. So I want to make more. I don't know. I just think about things I've talked about, like owls and bears. And I was like, what else have I talked about that I could make emojis? I don't see A16. A16. There it is. You know, there's a TV show, A17. Probably a lot of you have watched, called Squid Game. And I think it was the second season, A19. They had, I don't know why I was just thinking about this because I said Battleship, but they had a game that they played that wasn't called Battleship, even though it was Battleship. A20. And I kind of thought there wasn't, I mean, I know when I played Battleship, I have my strategies, but I didn't really think there was a whole lot of strategy to that. Where's A20? I don't see it. A20. Hold on, let me look for this. I thought all the A's were at the top, but maybe not. A21's here. Wait a minute. A20. Where are you? There it is. Okay. But they had a gal on there who was a professional A18, a professional gamer. And it was interesting because she was like, oh no, there's, certain spots that people are much more likely to pick than others. And she was correct. Like, people who put their pieces on those spots, A15, definitely people picked them more. And so she actually had strategy that was based on psychology, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm looking for A15. A15. I imagine this is not going to be very exciting to watch. I don't know. It's hard to say sometimes what it will be. There it is. Okay. A13. It's a biggie. A13. Ah, there it is. Oops. Get on there. Okay. A14. But other than that, it's been just outstanding weather outside. So I've been trying to get as much yard work done, and I have a 2005 Toyota Camry. Let's go to B. Okay, B2. And just from weather or something, or cheap paint, I don't know. B2. The the hood, like the paint was just peeling off of it. And about a year ago, and the front, like bumper, about a year ago, I redid the front bumper and painted it. And that worked pretty good. But I did a little bit of the hood, and that just peeled off of it. So over the past few days, I sanded. Whoops, I can't find B2, as in bumblebee. I sanded it all down, and I bought some spray paint primer, and I primed it. And then I bought salsa red paint, because that's the color. And I painted it, and it looks good, like way better than it did. But stay on there, yeah. It's not shiny enough. It needs like a clear coat, B1. So I can't decide whether, I mean, it's an old beater car anyway, like who cares really. But maybe I'll get a clear coat, to put on top. I don't know. B3. Come on. B3. Why? Oh, there it is. Let's see. I think that'll go this way. No. Okay. B4. So before, it's been kind of a weird year, but B5. A while back, we started watching a show. I think it's on Apple. It's either on Apple, maybe it's on HBO. I don't remember. But it's Presumed Innocent, and it has what's that guy's name? Jake Gyllenhaal in it. What am I looking for? B5. Excuse me, sorry. And it was like kind of corny, I would say, and yet like one cliffhanger ending after another, so you were kind of like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch the next one. Anyway, so we watched a bunch. I don't remember how many episodes, maybe 4 episodes, B6. And then I think what happened, I can't even remember. I think that's when my husband's dad died. And we had to go, like, it was like one thing after another. I was in Michigan, I was in Tennessee, I was in Kentucky for a fun thing. But, like, so many things were going on. And so we stopped watching the show. And then, sometimes you just forget about it. But then my son started texting me, and he's like, have you watched the show? It's so good. I'm like, kind of. He's like, I don't know how you could stop watching it. B7. So, anyway. And then the Olympics were on. I wanted to watch that. So I think I might watch that tonight. But I remember back in I guess it was the 1990s, there was a movie, B10, with Harrison Ford. And it was the same story, but of course it's been long enough that I don't really remember it. And I assume they've probably changed it up. I don't know. But oh darn. I saw a preview for another show. I actually didn't see the preview, I just saw a picture of it, but with Vince Vaughn on Apple TV, I think it was. That looked like it could be interesting. So I may have to watch that show. Oh, the other preview I saw was for a new Saturday Night Live. I like Saturday Night Live. B14. I mean, just because I grew up with it, like all through the 70s. And then in the 80s, like in the 80s, my girlfriend and I, we'd like act out skits at parties. Like, and people would think we were making it up because not everybody watched and there wasn't YouTube or anything. So we'd like do the driftwood skit or the chopping broccoli, and people think we were like making it up, and they were like, "You guys are so funny." So stupid. Anyway, or the one where they'd go, "I hate it when that happens." We used to do that skit, and people would be cracking up laughing, and we were like, "We're so funny," even though we were just stealing it. You could get away with it back then. Oh well, bunch of high school kids. Who cares? B12. Here it is. Oops. Anyway, there's a movie coming out about not like the first season of Saturday Night Live, but the very first episode. So it all takes place in real time. B11. During the first, oh my god, this one's so small, episode of Saturday Night Live. With like, oh shoot, people are acting as Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase. C11. So, and Gilda Radner, and oh, I can't think of the blonde who's so funny. Can't think of her name. The stuff they used to do on that show, you young people who haven't seen it, you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe the stuff they said, and it was funny. There is a skit, C8, that with Chevy Chase and C8. Oh, I'm gonna blank his name. Hold on. Oh my god, really funny comedian, black guy. What's his name? Anyway, he came in with his writing partner, and they wrote basically that episode. C8, and there's a job interview skit, and you watch now, you're like, oh my god, can't even believe it. Oh, his name will come to me in a minute. C12. And there's one with Dan Aykroyd. I can't think of anybody's name other than the blonde lady. And they're news reporters. And at the end he goes, Jane? Oh, Jane Curtin. That was her name. Jane, you ignorant. And I won't say it because we don't talk that way anymore. Yeah, those old ones were crazy. Crazy. C10. Stay on there, you. Get on there. Okay. C9. C6. 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 There it is. So the other thing I've been doing, thank you for asking. I've been, I got out my weights. I've been doing some weights to get my arms and shoulders and everything in good shape. I mean, I have my weights out all the time, but I've been more serious about it. And then I've been making sure I'm walking like I should be. So that's been good. And where I live, it's very hilly. And so people are always like, oh, you walk, you should jog. Like, walking's not enough of a workout. Well, I challenge those people to come walk in my neighborhood and walk fast because it's a workout. Everest or anything. C2. C2, C2. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, it's coming together, you guys. Oh my. Why am I having trouble setting this one? It's nice they do peel back up if you. Oh god. Oh my. What? My hand's like doing crazy stuff. C1. I did enjoy the Olympics, but we don't have. Okay, we don't have Peacock C3, so I was just watching it on, broadcast NBC. I still have an antenna. Anyway, and D8. It's a biggie. And that kind of stinks because you'd always see headlines like if you open your computer and they tell you what happened, because it would be like the daytime events. They'd air them during prime time. And so half the time I'd be like, oh, I know what happens. I don't want to know. And the coverage, it was like on the primetime NBC, they only showed really swimming, track and field, gymnastics, diving. There's like so many other events and they didn't show any of them. I was like, come on. But it was still fun. What am I looking for? D1 right here. Nope. Good enough. D2. D2. Where are you? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? There it is. D4. I guess the only other thing we've watched is Alone. I like the show Alone. They drop people off like with no camera crew with them. They just have the cameras in boxes. And it's not like Naked and Afraid. They're not undressed. They have supply. I mean, basic survival gear. And then, what did I say? D4. Where is it? And then they have to just survive out in the wild. And it's so easy when you're sitting at home to be like, oh, I could do that. I mean, I don't say that. I would, after one night, I'd be like, I'm scared. I want to go. D3. But it is crazy. I mean, these guys last like 60 days out in 4 degrees in a hut they built, with hardly any food, just what they've caught or picked. It's crazy, but it does sort of drag after a while because, they run out of stuff to do. But I do enjoy watching it. I don't know why. I just think it's fascinating. I don't know. D7, I guess because I've done enough backpacking that I can really imagine how that would be. And it would not be fun. I mean, it's fun to be out in the wild for a little while. But after a while, and to be all alone, it's like solitary confinement, Drive you crazy. D6, 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 6. There's D5. D17. There it is. D10. D14. It's here, guys. It's weird. It doesn't look like that many left. these